Hey, a quick question for you. Have you ever played a game so good that you forgot about the graphics and you only remembered about the story? Like Undertale, where you can finish the game without killing a single enemy and that changes everything? Or Red Dead Redemption, which breaks your heart. It barely even has to explain why. So, do you think they're just lucky? Not even close. This is intentional story, built for interactivity. And here's the best part. You can do it too. Today I'm gonna show you, step by step, how to write a game story that hooks players, hits hard, and stays in their minds long after the credits roll. And if you think you have to be some writing genius, hold up and stay with me and I will prove you just need the right process. First part, what makes a game story good? Let's start with something nobody explains. Writing games is different than writing for movies. In games, you're not just telling a story, you're repeating an experience for the player to live through. Take The Last of Us as an example. You don't just watch Joel's pain, you play through it. And now compared to Anthem, that story seems promising, but you feel like a passenger. Nothing you do really matters. So here's the rule. A great game story makes the player feel in control, emotionally and narratively. That's the difference between a game people forget and a game they never shut up about. 2. Understand your game before you write. Before thinking about the story, think about the game. I know, sounds obvious, but tons of people skip this. Make the fast-paced roguelike, like Dead Cells, forget the long dialogue scenes. But if it is a narrative-driven game like Life is Strange, then the text is the combat. Ask yourself, what makes my game fun? Your story should support that. The narrative is the seasoning, not the whole dish. But when both work together, that's when the magic happens. 3. Build the protagonist with purpose. Let's talk about the heart of the story. Your protagonist. Player needs to care about them or see themselves in them. Kratos, revenge, flawed, impulsive, intense. Madeline from Celeste, anxiety, growth, metaphor, emotion. So ask yourself, what does your character desperately want? What's standing in their way? And how will they change by the end? This is what creates connection. Players don't care about how strong your character is, they care about why they are fighting. 4. Structure the story like gameplay. Forget the beginning, middle, end. That's for books. In games, stories should move with gameplay. Look at Hollow Knight, for example. You start lost. Bit by bit, you uncover the world. And every new area adds another layer of mystery and pain. So structure your story like this. Intro equal narrative tutorial. Expansion equal plot twist plus main quest. Climax equal desperation. Ending equal emotional consequences. Every level should push the story forward. Don't just tell what happened, make the player live it. 5. Choices matter, even if they are fake. Let's talk about choices. Want to give the players real power? Make them feel like they are choosing. Telltale nailed this. You remember that. Even if the ending doesn't change, you still feel the weight of the decision. Undertale, The Witcher, Detroit Become a Human. Here's the secret. Every choice should reveal something about the character or the player. It's not about changing the whole world. It is about changing how the player sees the world. 6. Show, don't tell them. Forget forced exposition. A good writer shows a story. They don't shove it in your face. Dark Souls never explains anything directly, but every boss, item, and rune tells a piece of the puzzle. When writing, think about this. Want to show the characters scared? Don't say it. Show them hesitating, avoiding eye contact, their voice shaking. The player feels it through subtext. Subtitling in the storytelling, pure gold. Because being too literal kills the mystery. 7. End with impact. So, how do you end a great story? With emotional force. In Red Dead Redemption, the end isn't just action, it is a theme. A great ending completes the circle that started in the beginning. Can it be surprising? Absolutely can. But never betray the emotional logic of the journey. Here's the golden rule. The ending doesn't have to be happy, but it has to make emotional sense. If the player drops the controller and just sits in silence, you nailed it. See, you don't need to be a screenwriter genius, you just need to understand how to build a real experience for playing to live through. Everything you covered today, that's just the foundation. If you like this breakdown, hit the like button, it shows me that you want more videos like this. And hey, drop a comment, what game history hit you the hardest? I'll be reading and replying, maybe even use some of them in the next video. And if you are into game design, storytelling, indie dev, or turning into ideas into playable reality, subscribe right now. I will be diving deep into all the stuff no one shows you in the basic tutorials. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next checking point.